Yeah, but we in India have been a democracy for over 70 years. Can we take democracy in India for granted that it's here to stay forever?
India, of course, historically has had a democratic history going back. Ashoka was concerned with people being consulted. Akbar
Right.
wanted to write down at the end of 16th century how we might be able to govern through consultation. So there is a history in India too. You see, that is one of my problems here as I face my own country. And I'm very patriotic, very nationalist in some ways. In some ways, the Indian situation, however, this is my country. I am an Indian. I may teach in America, but I'm not an American. I'm definitely a full-blooded Indian. And for me, I want that to be changed. It's very important to recognize we are not talking about any country which has strayed into democracy. We're talking about the country, India, which was the first country to have a democratic system outside the Western world. We had adult franchise, everyone had a vote. We could deal with people's disagreement in a much more civilized way, and that's how the world after the Second World War opened up, and India is playing a shining place. Now, where is it now? Not only is that in the list of human rights and so on, India is pretty low, but also all the main things that we had, no one is imprisoned without there being a judicial process in which the person is convicted. That is gone. And that requires me to see what's happened to India.
You say India is a shining place, yet you seem deeply concerned. How is all this affecting you and your greater family personally? You've said in the past that your family was greatly invested in the struggle for freedom from British rule.
I grew up as a schoolboy in British India. We knew that the main thing we have to do once the schooling is finished is to try to get rid of the colonial rule. Among wrong things in the colonial rule were all my kind of able-bodied relations, like my uncles, were in prison. They were in prison under preventive detention, not because they have done anything wrong, but left free, they could do something wrong. So that was the situation, and we are going to change it. And we went on telling ourselves, once we gain independence, that would be finished, and we would not have this kind of monstrosity. But then we did get independence in a small way. Congress itself did not cooperate in eliminating the imperial relics, which they should have done, which they didn't. But in recent years, the situation has become much, much worse. You have the various UAPA, which are, again, like the colonials, namely, not because you've done anything wrong, but you could. The government could call someone a terrorist, and you have a hell of a time trying to prove that you're not, and we have lost that. That is our heritage, and that heritage strengthened by contributions of Gandhiji's actions and Rabindranath Tagore's poetry and writing, and many other leaders. It was a very strong one, and we have to recover that.